Jesus and the widow's offering. Giving when you have little, it was an ordinary day at the temple. The air buzzed with activity. Prayers being whispered, sandals shuffling on stone floors, coins clinking into collection boxes. Wealthy men came forward one by one, dropping large heavy coins into the treasury. They didn't just give, they performed. Heads held high, robes flowing. They made sure everyone saw them give. But Jesus wasn't looking at them. In the shadows stood a woman, a widow, no name, no titles, no followers. She walked slowly to the offering box, reached into her worn robe and dropped in 2 tiny copper coins, worth barely a few cents. They barely made a sound, but to Jesus they thundered in heaven. What Jesus saw, Jesus calls his disciples over and says, "Truly I tell you, this poor widow has put more into the treasury than all the others. They all gave out of their wealth. But she, out of her poverty, put in everything. All she had to live on. She had nothing, yet gave everything." This wasn't a financial transaction. It was a spiritual act of trust. Modern-day widow. Maria's story. Maria, a single mother of 2, worked cleaning offices at night. She earned just enough to keep the lights on and food on the table most weeks. One Sunday, her church began a fund for a local family whose home had burned down. She wanted to give, but she had $20 to her name, and rent was due in 2 days. She prayed quietly in her seat. Then, during the offering, she placed a folded bill into the envelope. She gave it all. No one noticed. No applause. But God saw. That very week, Maria's supervisor offered her extra evening hours and a raise. Coincidence or divine provision? Jesus doesn't measure our giving the way the world does. He isn't impressed by zeros. He's moved by faith. The widow's offering wasn't just about generosity. It was about dependence. She wasn't giving from surplus. She was giving from trust. When you give in faith, heaven moves. Sometimes we think we don't have enough to give. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough energy. But God can multiply what's offered with love. The widow's 2 coins became a timeless lesson preached for generations. Maria's $20 became a door to unexpected provision. Your small gift, your service, your help, your kind word might be a miracle in someone's life. True generosity isn't measured by how much you give, but by how much trust you put in God when you give. When you offer from your little, you show great faith, and God honors faith far more than fortune. Even small offerings given with a sincere heart can echo in eternity.